We are here in day one, Reframe, Miami, Florida, and we're excited because we have 150 accounting professionals and we have experienced partners. We got incredible keynotes. Today is focused on guiding transformations and reaching confidence. We have two incredible speakers. The first one is Ron Baker. We're going to talk about how to change from transactional language to transformational language. And then in the afternoon, we have an incredible speaker by the name of Trisha Browers, who's going to help us learn how to draw confidence from the unknown. What is the code? How do you break the code to reaching confidence, especially when you're thinking about pricing your services and communicating that with confidence?
Being able to launch the conference is exciting. We are entering a new economic era. There's no other way to say it.
AI generated song called Reframe.
Reframe. I like it. I love it.
Hi, I'm Maria. I am in charge of many things, jack of all trades. Right now, we are just making sure that every attendee feels good and comfortable, has everything that they need in order to fully immerse in the sessions. I have also been helping all of our partners, making sure that they are set up, they know what to do, they have all their interactions, and I'm very excited about today.
So I'm here with our showrunner, Vanessa Vasquez, who's like the heart and soul of the entire event. She's the one that keeps time in check, that organizes the stuff going on with the hotel. Our experienced partners, our vendors. Vanessa, how are you feeling right now?
Amazing. It takes a lot of coordination. It takes a team, it takes a village. But it's such an amazing experience because we see people engage in what we do. Even with the effort, every day is a challenge. But then in the challenge, we see that our efforts is worth it.
And what keeps you driven? I mean, we sleep 2 or 3 hours for 3 days straight. Our minds and our bodies are being beat up.
Yes.
So what drives you? What do you run on? Like, how do you?
Well, I run on hot water and lime, but the expressions, the wow on the people, those moments of like, this makes sense. It does make sense, right? One of the main things that I just saw is when you were talking and giving like a little bit of comments, people were like, oh, I understand now why they do it that way. So that is the main thing.
No, I agree with you 100%. I think it's those smiles, those aha moments, those interactions. A few people told me, what I like about this is you put a lot of thought into this. And it's a simple comment, but most of the times people don't compliment you for your thinking. They compliment you for something that you say or something that you do. But the fact that you put in the effort to think about it, it doesn't get complimented very often. And I found it to be such a deep compliment for somebody to tell me, I really appreciate the thinking that went behind this.
Could it be possible that the narrative and the story that we tell ourselves is impacting our outcomes? 100%.
Pretty cool, right? That was definitely, so Hector and I are doing this thing where like if it's his idea, he gets a point. If it was my idea, I get a point. Right now, Hector's winning. That was his idea, and yeah, I'm glad that many of you like that. Guys, remember I told you what the keeping score? This was my idea, okay? So we're 1-1 right now. Hector got the one idea, I got the second. So this part is the hardest part because we have the workshop breakout. There's a reflection that has 10 minutes, and then once it's over, we go into what's called, I'm actually going to stage now to help them guide through the group discussion. So come check it out. So by now you have reflected enough. And with that reflection, we're going to turn to page 1.4. You're going to have 15 minutes, and we're just going to start kind of round robin where and your facilitator will guide you through that. And there are 2 questions. You're going to answer one question at a time together in the form of a discussion. So this is where the conversation starts. So facilitators, if you have any questions, come grab me or Hector. Let's get started. So Hector and I are talking to the table facilitators to teach them what the exercise is going to be about. So we have a really good breakout. Make sure everybody understands the instructions. We finish on time, and they shine bright as they support others go through this transformation.
Okay, and last thing, you guys are freaking rock stars, man. It was so good to see you guys there in your element, improvising. It was amazing. You guys make me so proud. Let's nail this. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this right here, what we did is we surveyed our attendees before they were coming. And we asked them a bunch of questions: dietary restrictions, are you gonna stay in the hotel, shirt size, so we give everybody t-shirts. But one of the questions we asked them is, imagine it's November 5th, that's after the conference ends, the event ends. Just imagine you're leaving the event inspired and transformed. What would need to have happened in the event in order for you to feel that way? So we asked this kind of open question, and then people gave us answers. And this person said confidence, meeting people that inspire me, that I plan to keep in contact and collaborate. An actionable plan with clear steps to implement a new pricing strategy, system efficiencies, and new ideas. Also, new friends and people. So you see the common theme here, to help me connect with and continue to share ideas. I would have learned how not to be afraid of increasing my fees. Let's look at this one. Besides help with pricing, I tend to overthink too much. That's typical for us accountants. And I would love to have the tools to make things work faster without distractions. Let's see if we have another one here. Feeling comfortable as AI becomes ubiquitous in our life and business, and knowing how to navigate that future with confidence. So we surveyed everybody. We have 150 people coming in. We actually threw those survey results into ChatGPT, and we said, hey, give me 20 of them so I can put them in boards all over that are sort of emblematic of all the messages, because we're making a public commitment that is the expectation that we're setting. And then when we build the curriculum, we build it with that specific subset of ideas in mind. So just a little sneak peek of that.
And then the description, it should describe the customer's journey. And some examples are like from fearful to confident, from chaos to order, from confusion to clarity. So from current state to desired future state. We just wrapped up day 1. It's been an incredible, long, but very valuable day. Lots of people interacted. We did workshops. We had 2 keynotes. We had Ron Baker talk about transformations in the morning. Then we had Trisha Browers talk about confidence, the confidence code. And then in the afternoon, I got the opportunity to moderate a pricing best panel. And what is this? The best practices panel. It was 5 incredibly talented and amazing accounting professionals that have gone through the journey of having to raise their prices and going through maybe that confidence journey of like, how do I confidently present my value? How do I build the skills to communicate better? And we just finished it off, and we're about to step into the party for tonight. So I think it's going to be an amazing day 1.
How much do I have to pay you to play a chord? Like, how ridiculous would that be?
So please welcome to the stage one of my mentors, Blair.
I am the expert, I am the prize. I am on a mission to help. I accept that all will not follow. You've just invoked the expert mantra that helps you get into the expert mindset.
Give it up for Blair.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have a session that I was going to teach this afternoon, and I think it was pretty good. I put it together, and we were going to do this workshop, but I realized that I have a very unique opportunity to have this incredible, talented people here, and we're going to call it Audible. I'm not going to teach my session. We'll promise I will teach it on like a webinar format or something like that. And instead, we're going to bring them on stage and we're just going to have them talk to the audience and answer their questions. So I think it's going to be magical. It's a big risk though, because you promise someone a particular process or format or whatever. It's a pretty big risk, but sometimes we're building the airplane in the air. Sometimes you got to go with your gut feeling. My gut feeling tells me calling this audible is the right thing to do. So we'll see. Make sure that the room is ready for the last surprise, which is everybody's gonna have champagne, so we have a toast to their future, their changes, whatever they're planning. So we're gonna be sure that that gets done. A toast to all the changes you're gonna be making in the next year. A toast for those things that we're gonna be bragging about that we didn't achieve a year from now. So cheers.
We just wrapped up Reframe. It's been an incredible journey. It's what, 2.5, almost 3 days, but it's not quite over because we still have a whiteboard session with Chris Doe tonight, which is going to be incredible. And then tomorrow we have a special rebranding for accountants workshop. So this just keeps on going. It's a gift that keeps on giving. And we have just so many takeaways, so many people leaving transformed, inspired. At the end of the day, what we care about most is the impact that we have on people's lives. We'll figure out the business part later, but at the end of the day, this is what we care about most.
And one of the things I care about a lot is being able to have the opportunity to share this with you. So we can, as not just brothers, but business owners and partners, sharing, emotionally and intellectually our vision and working hard to support each other. It's Reframe the business as a family, but Reframe the community is also a family. I think the best feature of this is it feels like a family reunion.
Yeah.
So it's a once a year family reunion, but we're super glad that it happened.
And we hope that anyone who wants to be part of this for next year's family reunion, that you join us because it's very, very special. And we got something really amazing cooking for 2026. So stay tuned, we'll figure it out.